Good morning on this beautiful and joy-filled day for Catholic schools. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Joseph Crisco, Admissions Director for the Catholic University of America, to present the Bishop David O'Connell Scholarship Award to a graduating senior of our diocesan Catholic school. Mr. Crisco.
Good morning. My name is Joseph Crisco, Admissions Counselor at the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C. I am honored to be here today to present the Most Reverend David M. O'Connell Service Scholarship. Named for the Bishop of Trenton, David O'Connell, this 4-year full tuition scholarship has been awarded annually since 2011 to one student from the Diocese of Trenton who has demonstrated a record of service to his or her school, parish, and community, and possesses a commitment of service to the Catholic University of America and beyond. Before serving as Bishop of Trenton, Bishop O'Connell served as the president of the Catholic University of America for 13 years, until 2010, when Pope Benedict XVI appointed him to the Diocese of Trenton. During his tenure at Catholic University, Bishop O'Connell emphasized a commitment to service, both as individuals and as a university community, a reflection of his episcopal motto, to serve and not to be served, from the Gospel of St. Mark. In my first year at Catholic University, the 1 year our times at CUA overlapped, I was fortunate to cross paths with then Father O at Luau Palooza, the university's end-of-year celebration. Instead of kicking off the festivities with the fire dancers or celebrating the full circle of personal student-teacher relationships at the faculty dunk tank, Bishop O'Connell joined campus ministry as we handed out the coveted Luau t-shirts to students. It was not the pleasantries exchanged or the photos taken in those moments, but his simple act of service to the university, a community he led that has remained with me over the years. This year's recipient of the Most Reverend David M. O'Connell Service Scholarship has similarly embraced service in her daily life. Like many young Catholics do, she began her service at her church, St. Rose, as an altar server at the age of 8, and has continued to do so until this day. At age 11, she joined her mother in volunteering at a hospice care center. In her own words, she was raised in a culture of service. She grew up believing service to be just another part of life, no different than waking up and going to school in the morning. And much like her education, her service has built on itself as the years progress. In high school, she expanded her service to homeless and elderly outreach, carrying with her the experiential knowledge that, in personal outreach, the conversation is just as important as the sandwich. When her youth group reduced the amount of service in the program, she approached her pastor and founded the Junior St. Vincent de Paul Society, a service organization for the youth in her parish, of which she has been the president since its inception. It is clear this young woman has made meaningful and lasting contributions to her school, parish, and diocesan communities. And as a graduate of Catholic University, I am personally overjoyed that she has chosen CUA to grow and share her gift of service. Please join me in congratulating this year's Most Reverend David M. O'Connell Service Scholarship recipient from St. Rose High School, Catherine Ziesmer.
Congratulations and much happiness, Katie. Bishop O'Connell, thank you for celebrating this Mass with students, teachers, administrators, and supporters of Catholic schools who are in attendance. And we thank you for your continued fervent support of our Catholic schools. In your homily, you spoke of many gifts. Bishop, you are a gift to our Catholic schools, and we thank you so much. Sincere appreciation is extended to Monsignor Roldan and to the priests who celebrated this Mass and who are advocates of Catholic education. How beautiful to see you on this altar and to be part of this Mass. We thank you for all you are and all you do for Catholic education. We remain ever grateful to those gathered with us today who invest in the formation and lives of our students, be it with daily guidance or by your service and commitment in creating opportunities for our Catholic schools. Your work embodies the spirit of faithfulness and generosity that make our Catholic schools faith-filled and welcoming learning environments. This week has been momentous in the history of our Catholic Church with the dual canonizations of Pope John XXIII and Pope John Paul II. It is a time to celebrate. We celebrate as a church, and today we also celebrate as a diocese. We acknowledge the good works that occur every day in our Catholic schools, and in so doing, we recognize the Trenton Diocesan Council of Parent-Teacher Associations for their generosity. The Trenton Diocesan PTA Council has provided $20,000 in funding over a 3-year period for teachers to attend workshops at Georgian Court University. Teachers return to school to become more deeply immersed in how our brain works and how learning occurs. Faculty members are better able to meet the diverse learning styles of students with special needs, as well as the preferred learning styles of all students through this partnership with Georgian Court University. The Trenton Diocesan PTA was recognized last week at the National Catholic Educational Association Convention in Pittsburgh for their vision in supporting Catholic education. Thanks are expressed to Catherine Prohoda, Diocesan PTA President, Regents Linda Anzano, Tricia Milady, Mary Beth Consiglio, and the Executive Board for their vision and support. With us today are Kathy, Linda, and Tricia, and we'd like you to come forward and be acknowledged on behalf of the members of the Trenton Diocesan Council of PTA. Kathy. It is also with great pleasure that we recognize Our Lady of Mount Carmel School as being selected as a National STEM Showcase School. The Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics program at Our Lady of Mount Carmel School has been selected as a featured program for the 21st Century Community Learning Center Virtual Showcase by the United States Department of Education. Out of 8,900 21st Century Community Learning Centers across the nation, Our Lady of Mount Carmel School is one of 3 selected for this virtual showcase. The program supports the creation of community learning centers that provide academic enrichment opportunities during non-school hours for children who attend high-poverty schools. This is a remarkable achievement for this 18-month program. We thank the entire school community of Our Lady of Mount Carmel for touching the lives of students and ask Sister Jude Boyce, Principal, to receive this recognition on their behalf. Sister Jude.